Here's the last 12 hours of world news in 3 minutes and 22 headlines. Colossal Biosciences, a U.S. company, genetically engineered 3 dire wolf cubs using ancient DNA from fossils and modern gray wolf. China declared its willingness to continue resisting U.S. tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. The Australian stock market, influenced by U.S.-China tariff threats, rebounded on Tuesday after its worst day in 5 years. Singapore formed a national task force to address new U.S. tariffs impacting its economy. The price of Bitcoin is $79,411. A report by a think tank found that clean energy sources, primarily solar power, supplied over 40% of global electricity in 2024. Harvard University in the United States is borrowing $750 million after the Trump administration initiated a review of its federal funding due to alleged antisemitism concerns. U.S. authorities revoked the F-1 student visas of dozens of Indian students for minor past offenses like traffic violations and shoplifting. 14-year-old Palestinian-American was killed in the West Bank in an altercation with soldiers. China intervened in its financial markets to stabilize them after steep losses resulting from a tariff war with the U.S. Japan will receive priority in U.S. tariff negotiations. President Trump ordered U.S. federal agencies to expand AI use and rescind Biden-era AI safety regulations, prioritizing innovation and efficient acquisition of American-made AI. U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. plans to instruct the CDC to end its nationwide fluoride recommendation for drinking water. In Australia, the Coalition Party proposed slashing the number of international students by over 80,000. The Australian Prime Minister announced a $1 billion mental health funding pledge in Australia. Waymo, a US-based autonomous vehicle company, is planning to use data from its robotaxis in the United States and may interior camera footage linked to rider identities to train generative AI models. BYD, Chinese electric vehicle company, reported record first-quarter profits due to booming sales exceeding 1 million vehicles in China and internationally. President Trump ordered a review of Nippon Steel's acquisition bid for U.S. Steel. A Panamanian audit revealed that C.K. Hutchison, Hong Kong firm operating Panama Canal ports, breached its contract, failing to pay Panama $1.2 billion in owed fees. A U.S. senator stated that President Trump's extension of the TikTok divestment deadline violates U.S. law, as the proposed deal allows ByteDance to retain significant control over its U.S. operations. Canlaon volcano in the Philippines erupted on April 8, 2024, sending a 4,000-meter ash plume into the sky. That's it for now. Check back in 12 hours for the next update, or check out the channel for yesterday's news.